Hello and welcome. This is Sports Tonight. We're broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. Always a delight to have you join us. I'm Austin Okonakwan. It's still an action-packed world of sport. On the show tonight, we'll touch base with the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Remember, they're getting ready for the 2016 African Nations Championship. Is Nigeria really ready for that tournament? Because a lot of football followers, particularly followers of the league, believe that this team can go on to win in Rwanda. How ready are the Super Eagles of Nigeria? We'll talk about that tonight on the show. We'll also take a look at Taekwondo. Yes, remember, we have our eyes on the 2016 Rio Olympics. Massive competition for athletes all over the world. We talked about table tennis this morning. Taekwondo in the news also. They want to be part of the experience in Rio. What do we need to do to ensure that our athletes take part in that competition? We'll talk about that on the show as we speak. Action night in the English Premier League. Can Liverpool stop Arsenal from, continuing this sort of, should we say, reformed Arsenal leading the top of the English Premier League table? Let's see what's going to go down in that one. It's a big game. I'll keep our eyes on that one. Last night we told you that John Obu has returned to Kwara United. Somebody is also being appointed tonight. The National League, the NNL, getting us really busy. We'll talk about our tonight on the show, and of course every other thing that is going down in your action-packed world of sports. Not also forgetting that it seems like it's coming down for the big guns at FIFA. We have our eyes fixed at all going down there. Remember, Jerome Valka has been told, pack your load and go. So it's like from bad to worse. He was suspended, but now he has been sacked. Leave FIFA. Why was Jerome Valka sacked? We'll talk about that tonight on the show. But you know the show, it's never complete if you're not part of it. So want to be part of the show tonight on Twitter? We're Channels_Sports. We're inviting you to not just come and watch the show, but come, let us play for the love of the game on Twitter. We're Channels_Sports, and on Facebook, we're Channels-Sports. Also, you need to know that all our top stories can be viewed on our website. It's channelstv.com, and on YouTube/channelsweb. If you're on the go, you can download the Channels TV app for your iPad, iPhone, BlackBerry, your iOS, your Windows phones, and your Android. Just go to m.channelstv.com, download the app, and you'll be part of all what we'll be doing tonight on the program. It's that simple, but keep your questions, comments, suggestions going as regards the English Premier League, as regards the 2016 Rio Olympics, as regards the 2016 African Nations Championship. There's so much to talk about tonight on the show. Let me introduce my colleague Yemi Adebayo, joins us on the show again tonight. Yemi, good to have you around.
It was a pleasure, Austin. Feels good to be here. A lot happening in the exciting world of sports.
That's right.
We're here to talk about it. It seems we will not. We'll just keep talking about FIFA.
Yeah.
Their own value.
Maybe from now to the elections.
Yeah.
Even till after the elections, maybe we'll get to know more things.
Interesting. And matches currently going on in the English Premier League.
That's right.
As well. We definitely get us talking. And the sorry state of Taekwondo because of what could happen that we hope does not happen.
That's right.
In Taekwondo, a lot of things to talk about. Really.
And what a night to also have Onyiwuchi Nwachukwu. Good to have you on the show. I'll need some wisdom talk, particularly with all what is going down now in Taekwondo in Nigeria.
Well, Austin, we said it on Monday that a lot still needs to be done as far as sports is concerned in this country. And it's so pathetic. I don't think it has to get to this stage.
That's right.
Where the athletes will start sending save our soul messages to the minister. There is a federation, for goodness sake. And I think that was what you said 2 weeks ago. When these executive members fight, the athletes suffer. There is a tournament that will determine athletes that will go to the Olympic Games this year. We're talking about 2016. We're already in 2016. And, and by divine intervention, the deadline was extended.
That's right.
Yet, there's no hope in sight. We just hope that the minister will do something. Because as the federation is presently structured, they may not be able to offer any form of assistance to these athletes.
And tickets for the Olympics at stake. That, of course, should make us take this seriously.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that's not happening. And like Oye said, we have, when two elephants fight, actually, the grass suffers. And the athletes are the ones now begging. If not for divine intervention, they won't get a chance to participate in the African Championship that's due to hold in Morocco, February
the 5th. It's already here.
It's already here. And the athletes have been conditioning themselves.
That's right.
They've been training, they've been putting everything. And it's such a shame. We talked about it yesterday that, you know, if people look at the calendar and say, I should be here, so month I should be there, and they commit 3-4 months of their life to an event that normally should happen, and you allow things like, you know, wranglings, things like, in this case now, we've not been told there's lack of funds. In this case, just, you know, the house, you know, not the roof burning on top of the house, let me just put it that way, and everything going in a disorderly fashion. And so I hope that the minister will step in. Although it pains me every time we have a problem, we expect a sports minister to be a fireman, always wading into crisis. But I think when we have mature people in federations, we should be able to sort out our issues. These athletes are the reasons why we have federations in the first place. So all of these issues should be sorted out and give these guys a fair chance to represent this country. And if they do not qualify, it should be only down to their ability.
That's right.
That, okay, these guys didn't give enough. Not because some people didn't pay the participation fee, not because some people didn't register the athletes, not because some people are fighting with themselves. All of these things are not, you know, they're not palatable. They're not things you want to hear.
That's right.
And I'm hoping that we can sort all of these out as those athletes continue to train, because this is already a distraction.
That's right. In 2008, Nigeria's Chika Chukwumerije won bronze at the Beijing Olympics, and he's part of players begging. This time around, they are begging the National Sports Commission. They are training so hard in which the Korea Cultural Center in Abuja. Just imagine them not taking part at this competition in Morocco. That's the only chance for them to pick tickets to Rio.
It will be disastrous, you know, Austin. You see, Chika Chukwumerije is the athletes representatives in the board of the Nigerian Taekwondo Federation. And you know, he feels the pains of these athletes. He has been with them. In fact, somebody told me on good authority that some of these athletes sleep at the old parade grounds in Abuja. I don't know how true that is. But if it's true, then you see, we should hide our faces in shame, especially the administrators. It shouldn't get to this level. This one of these athletes, I think Uzoamaka Otwadema, is a gold medal at the last All-African Games.
That's right.
One gold medal for this country. And, you know, they are saying that they are ready to do the nation proud. But if they don't register, how are they going to go to the Olympic Games? You know, I don't know, Austin. This tournament starts February 5, and the